Okay, in today's video we're having a look at a G-1300, Yaesu G-1300 that I've just finished refurbishing and upgrading, and I just thought I'd show the finished product and take it for a bit of a quick run through. So for a quick look, we'll just have a look at the front of the controller. The controller is just a standard controller, but it has speed control, and it also has, if we read it there, you can actually turn the speed control off, and when you're in variable mode it actually has low speed startup and low speed slow down as well. The actual terminals are momentary, we hear it, and also lock. I have put LED illumination in this particular one, and it's all been aligned and everything. The back is just a standard configuration. It has the older version plug, like a cinch plug style, but it's called it a can't think of the name of it now. So I would call it Tocon. Yeah, Tocon. You can see it there. So this is the plug that's coming with it. I put a new cover over it because the original one had a metal cover that was pretty manky. So I put a cinch plug one onto it. So that will be supplied with this. So the base of the controller is in pretty good condition. And basically I did the LED upgrade to it, and all aligned. So yeah, that's basically that. The actual mask clamps, I had glass bead blasted and etch primed, and they have been painted in this grey colour. We can call it a grey, it's like normally a blacky grey colour. And I've got all new stainless steel hardware for it as well. As for the rotator was completely stripped down, and the casings at the top bearing ring and the lower casing was stripped and glass bead blasted and then etch primed and painted in the same grey colour. The one thing I did with this is I've installed a Amphenol LTW 5-pin socket and plug arrangement. LTW being, probably can't see it, my hand behind it. Amphenol LTW, that's a company I get these locally. So these ones, so they are a all plastic connector, high impact plastic. They come in these pieces like this. There's a little gland inside there to seal that section, and then you have a big gland on the back here, and they're 5-pin, as you can see, and they're a snap lock version. So basically when you put them in, I'll use this, there's the actual housing. What I've done with the housing too, the housing comes through from the inside out, so you can leave it permanently wired to the actual the motor and everything of the rotator. So basically you can see there we have the nut and gland on here. This one's a 5-pin, and so what I've done is, you can see here there's and you can see the little bits of chrome here. Well, there are stainless steel grub screws. There's one at the top as well. They're the normal 3 mounting points for the original plug socket, I should say. So what I've done is I put grub screws in those, and they help me locate this, and all I do is I put a little notch in each side here, and when you push it from inside it just locks in place and then it can't rotate. So basically when you put these together, you find the locator pin at the top, and this is the locator pin at the top here. I've always marked the things as pin 1 and pin 1. You push it in, you then rotate this around until it slides down in the groove, and you just come all around until it just goes click, and that is as far as you go, and then to undo again. So it's just a snap lock version. You see in here the groove. I'll get the light in the right angle. You see the groove here gradually tapers and gets bigger and bigger, and then you've got a little dimple there, get it light in the right direction, and then it stops there. So basically I call them a snap lock version. So if you look at the top here, you can see where the groove starts. I line it up, push it in, turn and lock, and that's all you need to do. And you don't have to, and being it's not metal, you don't have to have insulators on the inside to stop it from shorting wiring out on the actual the casings and stuff. So yeah, so basically It's been totally refurbished inside and rebuilt. New bearings, the limit switches were refurbished as well. I've changed the wiring around as well. I put new wiring in it because the wires are a bit slow to use this arrangement where you've got to put your hand down inside to actually put the plug in from the outside, inside to out, and then put the whole thing together. So, and the wiring is a bit on the short side. So basically, I thought I'd take him for a bit of a quick run. So we'll plug him in with my little lead here, just to show it working. And we just snap him in, go the lock mode, and then plug the sockets out of the road. You may not see the LED illumination illuminate because of all the lighting I've got around here, but we'll give it a go. You can probably see a little bit of a light come up the side here. Okay, well, it's sitting around about north, and I've actually can see the increments on here. I've got south and I've got north on the other side already for the alignment process. So basically we'll just go around to south. Now this has slow start, so I've got about half speed at the present moment. So when you go into momentary, it then revs up, and then when you release your finger, it slows down and then stops. So it's got a ramp up and ramp down speed control in it. So again, it goes up, and we're only in momentary mode now. At the present moment, I can go lock, then we go hands free, and we can play with the speed control much as we like. When we come around to south, the actual limit switches will take over. So there we are, the limit switches are taken over, as you can see. It is smack bang on south. My little indicator lines and everything here. Okay, come back out of there. And another feature this controller has, it has, when you go between forward and reverse, has a delay. So you can't actually physically get there and go whack whack forward reverse. You have to wait for the delay to take over, which is a good sign for these rotators. So yeah, so slow speed startup. What I might do is I might go do a flat out startup, and you'll hear the difference. I'll shut up for a second. Lock him in place again. I might just do a stop as well. Listen to the stopping. And it stops. So you have to, when you're doing this, you're going to have to release early to get to the right point. The right stopping point, I should say. So basically we'll just fly around here, through north. Now these have 450 degree rotation. The overlap starts at the red mark here and goes all the way up to the blue mark. So we might just slow him down to about half speed. And you'll see the LED come on up here for overlap when it gets to south. There we go. Click, and you probably can just see it, maybe just see it. I don't know, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Then the limit switches will take over when it gets up to west. Not a problem. Okie dokie, we'll just go back the other way. We'll put him back to north. And of course the limit switch the limit light will go out. I should say limit light, overlap light that goes out when you pass south. Then we'll take him, we'll slow him down. We'll do another stop here, slow down, stop. We'll go again. And we'll take the speed right down to as slow as it will go. And if you turn him off, it's just flat out. And there is no delay between, no stop, no soft start, no slow start. That's the only difference in this. Nothing, you got no control at all. So basically, it's a hard start, hard stop. So when you're in auto mode, it has slow start, and which is a good thing. Slow start and slow stop. So yeah. There we go. Once you get over to a certain speed, you see it happen. There we go, we come back to north, starting early, there we go, back to north there, and we'll leave him there. Righty-o. Okay, well, that's a pretty quick run through of the Yaesu G-1300, and this will be going up for sale very shortly. Okay, catch you next video, bye.